welcome to New Rose Glow. I'm doing Annabe's 7-step formula to success in the School of Affluence, and I want to tell you a little bit more about how I'm doing. So just right off the bat, I'm going to give you a little bit of a disclaimer. This video is going to be a little bit more intense than my previous videos, so if you're not already sitting, I would suggest you take a seat, because I've got some things to tell you that you may not really enjoy. I certainly don't enjoy them right now. So as many of you know, I have been going to school. I technically have been going back to school. I went to college over 10 years ago. I didn't finish. I had one class left, but I had to choose between working full-time and supporting loved ones, or going to school and having like my financial situation fall apart. And I chose going to work full-time in my industry, and that worked out really well for me because I got a lot of opportunities to advance myself and to help other people. And since joining the School of Affluence, I've decided to go back to school and to finish that last class. Some things I did not talk about before was how difficult it was for me to get one class to take instead of taking the myriad of classes which are now required by the school. So within the 10 years that I have been out of school, my university has changed the curriculum up often. And so my one class I had to take turned into 10 classes. I saw that long list and thought, I've already taken classes similar to this before, so there's no reason for me to have to retake these classes just because the curriculum has changed. So I advocated for myself. I put out different reasons that I shouldn't have to take the classes. I've worked on different television shows. I won an Emmy. I didn't feel like I needed to take foundational classes again. So I fought really hard, and they reduced my classes from 10 classes down to 1. I was really excited about that because I thought, okay, well, I can go back to just finishing that one class. I went to school. I guess I'll just tell you, it cost me my job going to school, but I did it anyway. I went to school and I finished school. I finished my last class, but on my last day of school, my last hour, I got an email, and that email said, "I'm sorry, but in order for you to graduate, you're going to have to take 4 more classes." And it just made my heart sink, because I already have gone through all of my savings. I have spent so much time not working a full-time job because I've had classes that had an irregular schedule, so I couldn't work a regular job taking classes smack dab in the middle of the workday. And I've made so many sacrifices already in my personal life just to go to school. So now hearing that I have 4 more classes to take, it blows my mind. It's almost too much to take on. I immediately contacted my advisor and said, I have an email that said that I only have to take 1 more class. And my advisor agreed, and we spoke to another person who's higher up, and they said, the curriculum has changed again, and now we want you to take the 4 classes. So my response is, and it will be my response, I haven't done it yet, is to write a letter to everyone who's higher up and just say, please, can we do this dance again, and can we get my classes reduced back down to just that class that I already took. I've spent time applying to jobs that are in the understanding that I'm going to be able to work for them the second I graduate, and they're in the impression that I'm graduating now, that I'm completely done with my classes now, and now I've gone back to them and had to say I don't have my degree yet, and I'm going through a process of getting my degree based on whether or not someone will reduce my class load again. So that's really what has hit me the last few weeks, is that I am preparing myself mentally to write these letters and to get on the horse of having to advocate for myself again and having to get these classes reduced again. The classes they're suggesting are, again, classes that I've taken before and that I feel very confident in. So I just need to figure out what they want to see from me to get these classes reduced again. That's the big news. I just wanted to get it out right in the beginning. No need to wait till the end of the video to find out. I am advocating for my classes again. I'm advocating for my degree again so that I can have something to get a higher paying job with. I do have good news. I got an A in that class. Yay! My professor, he's the kind of person who doesn't believe in A's, doesn't believe in having a perfect grade because it doesn't accurately reflect anyone's capabilities. No one's capable of being perfect, so no one gets a perfect grade. But I worked my butt off in that class. I worked so hard in making sure that I did more than the average student, and so I'm glad that I got an A in the class. I do wish it was a higher A, just that part of me is like, why wasn't it a 100? But I'm glad that my GPA won't suffer from it. In the meantime, I have been downloading a lot of programs that are available to students that I will not have access to once they pull the plug on my student accounts. So I've been downloading Autodesk Maya. Adobe has discounts if you're using the Creative Cloud for students, and so does Toon Boom. If you're not familiar with those programs, a lot of them are used for animators. I've also been taking a lot of time out to decompress. This whole ordeal has been terrible for my skin. I've broken out in hives, I've gotten acne again, and I haven't been sleeping well, and if I'm honest, I haven't been eating well as well because it's such a shock. It was literally my last hour of class when I got that letter, and I was excited, like, ooh, this class is almost over. And then I saw the letter. Let's talk about something else. How about my employment? So I am still currently underemployed. I do have work that I'm doing, sort of freelance style. I teach right now, and it's not every single day, so it's not enough to cover all my expenses, but it is something, and I'm really grateful for it. I'm looking for more teaching opportunities or more opportunities in general, especially freelance ones where I can have flexible schedule, and I would love a freelance where I can make my own hours. That's the goal, isn't it? So that we can choose what our life looks like. In the meantime, my family and friends have really stepped up, and I love them so much. Thank you so much if you're watching. Thank you so much for your support. My family and friends have not only been there with me while I got that shocking news, but they've been there financially for me as well. And I'm not a person who likes to ask for assistance, and so having them just offer really has helped me so much. It's taken so much stress and worry off of me. I'm still searching for employment, and my methods are online and networking. Networking has gotten a little trickier now with most people staying indoors, but I have been utilizing video platforms. So I'm having a ladies' night on Sunday night, and I'm going to invite some ladies to just chat and have a good time connecting with each other, and that's really how I'm networking. I'm setting time aside every few nights just to connect with people that I really should be connecting with. With this whole COVID-19 situation, my life has not changed as much as I thought it would. When I heard that we would have to stay indoors, my first thought was, oh my gosh, do I have everything that I need? Do I have enough food and cleaning supplies and entertainment? But when I was in school, the most that I was doing was going to school and coming straight back home. So I wasn't going out and having a lot of fun anyways. So this isn't a huge difference for me. It's just that I'm not going to school now. Now I'm staying indoors all the time. My home life really consists of me getting up early in the morning, getting work done, or at least trying to look for work, and getting my website where it needs to be and seeing if I can get my business to where it needs to be, eating in between then, and then going to sleep and doing it all over again. So there hasn't been a lot of empty moments for me outside of the occasional going to visit my garden and talking to people on the phone or online. I have been doing a lot of stress eating, which I am not alone in, thankfully. I don't know why that comforts me to know that I'm not the only person who's doing it, but I keep seeing people online saying that they're eating all their rations out, and I'm one of those people where I'm like, I've run out of Kit Kats so early. I know I shouldn't be eating so many of them because I am on a weight loss journey as well, but just the stress of everything and having so much food in the house waiting for me is definitely a different situation where I'm hoping I get a grasp of how to really get through being at home with large amounts of survival food, because it is survival food. I'm supposed to be rationing myself. I got some alarming news the other day about two of my loved ones. They both came down with corona, and one of them is in their late 50s and another one is in their 70s. So it definitely has me, on edge. I worry about them and I think about them all the time. And I'm hoping and praying for their fast recovery. And if you'd like to join me in praying for everyone who is in need right now, I'll be praying too. So let's all pray and hope, give good vibes or whatever you're comfortable with for people who really need that right now. I have been kicking up my immunity boosting regimen. So I've made one thing that I really enjoy, which is flu tea. And it's a mix of things that are really potent. It's got garlic in it, black pepper, yellow root, hibiscus, thyme, rosemary, just a lot of things in it. And I'll show you a video that I made of me making the tea in case you feel like making something for your immune system. And one thing that I am staying away from, and I have not been the best at it the last week, but I have made this decision now, is to stay away from conspiracy theorists. And no offense if you are one of those people, but all the conspiracy theories that are going on about COVID-19 are just really freaking me out. And for the past few nights, it's kept me up even more than my school situation. So I'm going to try to stay away from that, and I'm going to take one day out each week and just relax and have it for myself. So far, the last few months, I haven't been taking time to myself because I just have been go, go, go with school, and then when that whole school shocker happened, I've been go, go, go with you have to find any kind of job right now. And at this point, I think that I'm really running myself ragged, so it's important to take some time out. That's what's been going on with me. I'm sorry it's been such an intense video and that I had to share things that weren't as upbeat and positive as my other videos, but I wanted to be real with you and to let you know exactly how I'm doing. I will be doing a live stream probably this weekend. I'll be doing a live stream, and it's just to check in with people. If you want to chat for a moment, I would love to chat with you. A few of you have reached out and said it would be great if you did a chat, and I agree with you. You're right. I should do a chat. If you'd like to talk about the School of Affluence or about just how you're doing, that would be great. I think one day we should do a full video chat where all the video windows are open and we can all talk. I've really enjoyed doing that with my business and with my friends, and I think it'd be really great to do that with you. I hope you all have, I was about to say, I hope you all have wonderful weeks, but I forgot to tell you that I am wearing hair from Dream Babe Beauty Tools, and this is the Brazilian Afro Kinky hair. I have been wearing this for a while. It's really been saving me. I wake up and my hair looks just like this. I don't have to touch it or spray it. And I do have my video complete of that hair tutorial, so I will upload that soon as well. I hope you have wonderful weeks, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!